Hi everyone, my name is Mary. I'm the Alakoso Ajay of Lagos State. So today I'll be here speaking on spiritual God, spiritual God. Most of you know spiritual God to be Orisha and Egbe, but I'll be using the term spiritual God for some people who are into Yoruba and who are into traditionalism that are just trying to find their way. Yeah, so spirit God. What is spirit God? Spirit God, spirit, supernatural being, God, protection. Yeah, so spirit God, supernatural being that is there to guide and protect you. So when we say Orisha and Egbe, these are supernatural beings that are there to guide and protect you. So I'll be using the word spirit God today for those who are into traditionalism or who are into Yoruba or who don't understand that term, because some people will call me and I'll try. When they call me, I know they're trying to talk about Egbe, I know they're trying to talk about Orisha, but they don't know how to use the term because they are non-Yorubas or because they are not into traditionalism. They're just trying to find their way. So spirit guards are there to protect, guard, and see you through in life. For instance, some people communicate with their spirit guard through dreams. Like I always say, no dream is useless. As far as you can remember it, that's the most important thing. If you can remember your dream, it means it's a message. So your spirit guard could try to communicate with you through your dreams, and you're not conscious when you're dreaming, and they are not normal human beings. They're supernatural, so they come to you through your dream to show you what's about to happen or what's going to happen or how you can avoid what's about to happen. So it's good at times when you remember your dream, you jot them down, you write them down, you communicate it through with someone who can interpret your dreams for you, and you get to know what your spirit guide is trying to tell you or communicate to you with. For some people, it's sign. Some people, they'll be going out and they hit their left leg. They'll be like, this thing happens to me anytime I'm going out and something bad is about to happen. Let me go back. That's your spirit guide to communicating with you. For some people, it's their right leg. Oh, okay. That means where I'm going to is good, and I have to go. Since I've been working for me not to go to this place, I have to go. That's your spirit guide telling you where you're going to is good. For some people, it's eye. Your eyes could just, left eye could be blinking, right eye could be blinking. Different people, different signs, and for some people, voices. It's not like you are mad, though. It's your spirit guide trying to communicate with you. Because for some people, like, I'm hearing voices. I was about to do something and something told me, don't do it. And I was about to do something was like, do it. I always tell people, go with the first voice, though. That's what works for me. I don't know about you, but it's good you notice. Try to notice what works for you. It's your spirit guide communicating with you. But for me, I believe it's the first voice you should go with. It's not like you're crazy or something. It's your spirit guide communicating, trying to tell you, do this thing or don't do this thing. And you notice whenever that thing happens and you do it, you're like, oh, thank God I listened to this voice, or thank God this happened, that happened. That is it. Okay, so we've spoken about dreams, we've spoken about signs, and what else? For some people, none of this happens. For some people, it's deja vu, and they'll be like, oh, I've seen this thing happen before. How come it's happening now? That was your spirit guide trying to show you how to deal with this situation when that thing happens. So so some people, when it start happening, they'll be like, oh, I've seen this thing happening before. If it goes this way, this is how it's going to end. If it goes this way, oh, it's going to favor us. That's your spirit guide trying to show you before that when this thing happens, if you do it this way, it's going to end this way. I don't know if you get my point. It's tricky, I know, yeah. For some people, you have to go through a diviner. You have to go. Yeah. For some people, you have to go through a diviner. You have to go for divination to be able to get what's right and what's wrong. We have different ways to divinate. We have Ifa, we have, cowries, and we have people who use tarot cards, different ways of divination. For some people, you just have to divinate to be able to get where you're going through, or solve your problems and blah blah blah, what's not. So some people will come to me and be like, my spirit guard is not active. There is no inactive spirit guard. It all depends on how you activate them. Like I always say, if you are spiritually cautious, you are spiritually active, you are in sync with your spirituality, you get to understand things more, because then you get to see how things are supposed to be, how things work, and be able to communicate, to be able to understand your dreams, blah blah blah, what's more, to be able to come to you more. When you're hungry, take yourself for instance, you've not eaten, you're hungry, you'll be inactive, you won't be active. But when you're spiritually active, you're spiritually there, you always serve your egbe when you're supposed to serve your egbe, you give offerings to your orisha when you're supposed to give offerings to your orisha, you'll be in sync with them, and they communicate with you more, and they'll be more active, and then you get to know, oh, okay, so this is how this is supposed to be. And and another thing is, I always tell people, no matter what, always go for a divination. Seek a divination, because divinations will give you your do's and don'ts. Most times, the problem people have is you're doing what is not in sync with your spirit, what is not in line with your spirit. If you're doing something that affects you spiritually, things won't go well for you. Things will be in sync for you. Things will go properly well. But when you have a divination and you get to find out, let me cut it short there. Please, if you're going for a divination, don't be afraid to ask questions. It's your right. Always ask questions. Don't listen. Okay, maybe you're here for a divination and I start telling you, oh, this, da 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 da. At the end of the day, you just take it. No, ask questions. Communicate with the diviner. Ask, okay, so is this right for me? Is this wrong for me? What am I supposed to do? This. Ask questions. So with those questions, you get to know what is right and what is wrong. Then you'll be in sync with what you're supposed to do in life. You'll be in sync with, you know what is right for you, what is wrong for you, what your egbe does not want, what your orisha does not want. So many things that are affecting you or delaying your progress and all that. So like I said, some people's own is more active than others. Yeah, it depends on your spirituality. If you're active spiritually, yes, your egbe, your orisha, your spirit guide will be very, very, very active. But if you're not active, if you're just there, you just whatever comes, whatever goes, yeah, day to day will be relaxed. Yeah, that's how it works. If you eat, you have energy. You have more energy to be active. But when you're starving, you just they even call your name, Joy. Oh, please leave me. I'm tired. But when you've eaten, Joy is agile. Joy will stand. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, what do you want and all that? That's how it works too. Put yourself in their shoes. You're not taking care of them. You're not serving. Instead, you're doing things that is not in sync with them, that makes them weak. They won't be active. It's just a normal thing for you to know, okay, I gotta take care of these people. I have to do what is right, and so things will fall in place for you. And for some other people, yeah, it depends on the position you are in your egbe and all that. So it's normal for some to be active than some. But there is none inactive. No, there's no egbe, there's no erusha that is inactive. No, you'll be like, oh, they say I'm a mommy, I'm a local, and things are going wrong for me. My dear, are you doing what you're supposed to do? No, you're not. If you are, no matter what, you can never be hungry. Take my word for that. You can never. But mind you, you can't have Ajay, have Olokun, have all these things and sit down and be waiting for manna to follow. You have to do something. I always tell people, you have to do something. Do something to activate these things to make them work for you. Okay? You have to have a job. You have to have a source of income. Then they will boost. But you're just sitting down and expecting money. My dear, it's not ritual. It's not money ritual. No, you have to have something doing and they will boost for you. So, yeah. We're at the end of the year. Our annual servings, annual divination, get to find out what's going to happen into 2025, how your 2025 is going to be, go into 2025 with blessings and all that. Mind you, I will not be able to do the annual divination for everybody. First come, first serve, because I have my own life to live too. And the annual servings, I will just take few slots. The annual servings is servings we do entering the new year, for a better new year, for a glorious new year, and a happy new year. So yeah, I'm always here for your readings. I'm always here for your divinations readings. I'm always here for your servings, your spiritual works. There is nothing impossible through Olodumare. There is nothing impossible. Contact me and we'll get everything done. Your partner readings and all that. Don't make mistakes when it comes to relationships. Be sure you are in sync with your partner before you take the next move. Everything through Olodumare. There's nothing impossible. So here, thank you for watching. Happy New Year in advance, and I hope I drop more videos before the new year. Bye bye.